There we go. Alright, sorry about the delay there. I had to take a minute to brew some tea because I ran into some technical difficulties earlier and didn't have time to adequately prepare. So welcome, I am back on my nonsense. I have decided, as mentioned on Twitter, since where the hell am I going to go right now, it is a great time, as many of us are doing, to start working through some video games backlogs. Tea is absolutely a necessity in everyone's world, whether they know it or not. That's just science. So, yes, so I decided to start working through my backlog of games in what I'm calling my lockdown library. And one of the ones that has been at the top of my list of things I needed to play through for quite some time is Bloodborne. I know very, very little about this game. I have been told it is excellent. I have been told it is kind of Dark Souls-like, so I'm probably going to die horrendously a lot. But mainly, the aesthetic of this is cool as hell. It is very Tim Burton-y, very kind of dark gothic, which I'm a big fan of that. Love that whole look. So, as I mentioned, I don't know what I'm getting into, so let's find out. Also, those of you in the chat, it has been a little bit since I did a gameplay stream, so if any of my setup has gone wonky since the last time I did that, please let me know if any of the audio levels are off. If the mic game audio is out of balance, I will happily tweak as we go. Also, I had briefly considered whether I wanted to use my fancy new little box here, which is created courtesy of Candelabra in the chat, or to use a green screen. But I realised I'm wearing a shirt that has green on it, and I'm too lazy to change. So we're getting just the box tonight, and if it takes up too much real estate on the screen, I'll change it for next time, and I will be more conscientious in my wardrobe selection. But let us continue. Let's get going. Let's just slide it until the man is visible and the beast invisible. You know what? I'm going to leave it where it is. Well, it would be one thing if it was just funny and I was wearing a full green shirt, but it's just the Deathclaw on my shirt that was green, and it just was distracting, so didn't really care for it. All right. The camera sensitivity. I'm just gonna auto lock on. I'm just gonna leave the default settings. I'm sure I can change these later.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
No eyes. Alright, first I need a contract. Okay. This is... Oh, there's a character creator. There's a character creation. Well, guess what we're spending all of this stream doing? Alright. Let's get this started. Alright. So let's enter the name. We know what I always go with. It is going to be Tyriant. Oops. Alright. Tyriant. He is a male. His age. Ty is mature. His origin. Okay, what have we got? We've got milquetoast. Nope. Lone survivor of a lost hamlet. Suffered misfortune in youth, highly resilient. Terribly violent past, rash, but stronger for it. leading towards that one. Professional, born specialist, fit for sleuthing or academia. That is not Ty. For those who are unaware, whenever I do a game like this, my default character is always Tyrion. He is the character I play in absolutely everything. He, in his original creation, was a pirate. So I always do like a rogue, or a pirate, or some sort of general trash fire of a person. Military veteran? Nope. Noble scion? Definitely not. Cruel fate. Faced terrible hardships, but now confident in your purpose. Or waste of skin. You are nothing. Talentless. You shouldn't have been born. Yeah, character consistency. I like it. In my head, it's just like 8 alternate universe versions of Ty. Like, I like taking the same character and putting it in all these games and just kind of using that to inform the choices and see how does he do in these different situations. Like it's my Final Fantasy XIV character. He was my Final Fantasy XI character way back in the day. He was originally created in FF11 when I was actively role-playing there, and he's just gone through every single game ever since. He was in Dragon Age. He was my guy in Mass Effect, which was weird. At least he was in Dragon Age until him being a dumpster fire of a human meant I killed Win and couldn't really play the game anymore because I killed the one healer. But yeah, you get the general idea. Alright, we're going to go with Violent Past because that seems to fit. Piratical, kind of a street brawler type. I like that. I'm putting way too much into the roleplay side of this, I'm sure, for what is supposedly just like an action game, but it's how I do. Alright. Let's take a look at the appearance. Alright, he's going to be male, so that's voices. Sample it. Okay, just give me more than screams. That's another scream. I'm not going to say what that sounded like. I feel like the fact that all of these are pain noises is kind of something that should inform me as to how this game is going to go. We're going to go with the mature voice. Build. Alright, he is... Let's see, standard. Can I... It's not really... Not... Oh, there. Okay, there is a slight change over there. Build. He's not very bad. He's a buff... Burly upper body. Small head, large head. He's not slim. I'm going to go with burly. He's a street brawler, kind of a ripped pirate type. We'll go with that. Scale adjustment. Oh, good. I can. Oh, good. I can spend all of my. Can I? I wish I could see him without this cape on. I don't have a very good sense. You know, I think this is kind of okay as it is. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that as is. Base skin color. I want to be a bit more tanned. That's very bright. Trying to get the sort of skin tone I have in. That one looks good. I like that one. We'll go with that. And then actual skin color. Oh, you can set like the details. Let's zoom out a bit. Just no, I'm actually not seeing much of a change as I shift those. So I think I'm just going to leave that where it is. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is fine. Face details. Most importantly, can I have a it's actually similar features. Facial aesthetic, form emphasis. I think this is fine. I want to give him a beard. That's the most important thing. Oh man. Yeah, it's been a long time since I touched Dragon Age. A very long time. Citizen, I don't care right now. Alright. Lips, mouth, chin. Alright, I want to try and mess with his nose a bit, because I always try to make him look like, again, FF14 Tyrion is now the base model for this, and he has a interesting nose, which is like his most distinguishing thing. Nose protrusion. I think this is the... I'm really not seeing much of a change here. Am I just blind, or is this just such a... There is a lot of customization, but I don't know if I'm just blind, or I'm really not seeing much of a change as I'm tweaking these. This one's... Okay, this one's a bit... Yeah, maybe... Let's get in there a bit. Yeah, we'll call that good. Get a bit of a wider nose going there. There we go. That one I can see some change in. I'll call it good. I don't want to spend too much time. Hair, facial hair. This is the more important part. Skin color makeup. Here we go. Beard. Let's start with the beard. All right. We need the piratical beard. Let's see. Kind of into that one. Ooh, wait. That one. I have no idea. I know literally nothing about it. I assume, based on the aesthetic, everyone's human. I don't think it's that fantasy element-ish to it, but yeah, who knows. I'm gonna go with that one. I like that. Beard color. Alright, we need to get some... Oh god, what colours do you mix to make brown? That's just straight up purple. How do I make it... That's kind of brown. Sure, we'll go with it. Alright, hair. Ooh, that's I think I already think that's the one. Let me see if there's any others that work better. That one's pretty cool too. And there's the... Oh, there's the tied back ponytail too. I really like that. What do we think? This one or this one? We got kind of the Keanu Reeves Jesus look, or we got the more tied back one. What do we think? I'm torn between these two. Genuinely torn. Go with the Keanu one. We got the kind of... That one's kind of fun too. Alright, yeah, let's go with that then. And then we need to... Oh, we can just change all of the color at once. Alright, that's very red. How do I make it brown? Oh, is there a palette? Ah, palette, this. The browns are not very brown. No, he's... There we go. I like that. Now we're getting there. Right. Pupils. Color of pupils. Let's show the palette again. He always has the same like bright blue eyes, so we'll go with that. Tattoo mark or glass. Oh, you can wear glasses. Got the steampunk goggle look. I'm not going to do goggles. Oh, or glasses. I'm good with that. Tattoo or mark though. Yes. Oh, good. I can. Oh, wow. Yep. FF14 Ty has the cheek scar. The cheek scar. I try to be consistent in every rendition of him. And I'm actually really happy because that's pretty close to where it's supposed to be. in my interpretation of him. So I'm down with that. I want to make the. I want to go slightly darker with the. That's good. Just take the beard's a little long. Yeah, I think I'm good with it. Because that's really long. Oh wait, what about this? Okay, now I'm torn. Do I want to go with just the stubble or the more full beard? I really want like an in-between. I think I might just go with the stubble just because I'm not a big fan of just graphically how this beard looks. Like, just because it's so patchy looking. Now, on the other hand, it's more piratical. Yeah, I'll go with the beard. I'm not going to be staring at this for the entire game. This is going to be one of those things where I'm going to spend all this time in it, and it's going to just slap a helmet or something on him, and I'm never going to see all this again. I'm going to save this to favorites. Yeah, I think we're going to call that good. Alright, here's Tyrion. Let's get this going. Beast Roar, one of the forbidden hunt tools made by irreverent Izzy. Borrow the strength of the terrible undead dark beasts. It's already gone. Oh, Crowfeather Garb. That sounds cool. Alright, here we go.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Not really into the blind guy doing a transfusion on me. He's laughing a lot. That's not good. That's a blood monster. Blood werewolf. That's a blood werewolf. Oh, come on, Tanya. It's a blood werewolf and it's on fire. There you go. Go on, buddy. It's okay. Wow, that's creepy. I don't like this transfusion. I'm not a fan.
You found yourself a hunter.
Yep, like a bit. Immediately I've got a hood on. Alright. In the big creepy room. What was that? View notes. Remember, friend, therefore treat unknown thing with care. Okay. Yeah, this is Dark Soulsy. Have mercy, small lady. Inspect. There's a thing here. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by what? View Spectre. Well, somebody died. Yes. R1, attack with right hand weapon. There's another Spectre. R3, lock on, release target. Okay. Don't give up. I'm certainly not giving up yet. What we got around here? Big, like, creepy alchemist lab type of thing. Oh, that's not good. That's a big creepy dog that's eating somebody. I feel like I should have a weapon. I feel like just punching that thing is not going to work out in my favor. Like, that's the type of thing that when you punch it, you don't get your hand back afterwards. Don't be fooled. And then if you view the Spectre... Yeah, that's somebody like fist fighting a thing and then they die. Do I have like a... What's in my inventory? Arms. Nothing. Yep, I have no weapons. Ooh, circular's dodge. I feel like that's going to be useful. Yeah, I don't see a weapon anywhere. Can I go through this door? It does not open from this side. Of course it doesn't. Yeah, it does feel like a classic RPG. I'm kind of into it. Alright, let's go punch the thing. I don't see another option. Yeah, I see lots of specters that are dying after they try to punch the thing. Maybe I can sneak past it? Is that a thing? Let's see, it's facing this way. Is sneaking past this thing an option? Is there a way around here? No, that... Wait, can I get through here? Yes. Nope, that was not an option. Ow. That's my blood. That's all my blood. That's all of my blood. That was all of the rest of my blood. Yep. That was all my blood, and it is no longer in my body. Cool. That worked out about as well as I thought it was going to. Which is to say, terribly. Oh, storyline... Okay, mandatory death. I get it. I guess I assume that's what that is. And not just that this is what happens when you die for the first time anywhere. Well, this area is much prettier. a lot more spectres. Oh, that one has a sword. Why don't I have a sword? I want a sword. That was indeed horrifying, and I'm pretty sure is... Ooh, L and circle is to run. Okay. Good to know. Bath Messenger. Trade in blood echoes with messengers to buy and sell items. Cool. I don't have anything right now, so that's fine. Not sure why I'm holding my hands like that. Yeah, I very much get the sense that horrifying is going to be the theme of this game. Oh, those ones have hats. Hey, that one has a gun. These spectres are way better equipped than me. Why don't I have a sword and a gun? Emergency Quicksilver bullet replenishment. Use with caution. Performing this action drains HP. Good to know. I don't have a gun, so I don't know why I need bullets. Use item, toggle items. Of which I have none. Alright, let me see what's up in this building. It's closed. And the creepy groaning spirits are all just hanging out. Can I open this door? Nope. It is very creepy. Kinda dig it though. It's creepy in a cool way. Let me go back to... Did I check that note? Gestures and personal effects. Ooh, that's like a... What? Am I just dumb? What button is that referring to? Oh, it's the thing in the middle. Got it. Okay. Joy! Hunter's Salutation. Okay, so I can make Conviction. Oh, I can use the controller to do these? Wave. Hello. So if I... Is that gonna... Yeah, I'll get it. And then personal effects, of which I have none. Worry about it later. This gate is also closed. Okay. Where am I going then? Everywhere so far has been closed. Entrusting your notes with the messengers will allow hunters from other worlds to read your words. The notes held by the messengers contain the written wit and wisdom of hunters from other worlds. Yep. Can I get... L1, transform weapon, transforming attack. Don't have a weapon. R2, strong attack, hold R2, charge attack. Okay. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Hitting an enemy from behind with a charge attack causes them to stagger. Good to know. Shooting your firearm will interrupt and stagger an enemy when properly timed to their attack. Oh, I'm going to be terrible at that. R1 when next to a staggered enemy for a visceral attack. After taking damage from the enemy, there is a period of time in which attacking the enemy in return will restore a certain amount of your HP. Good to know. An abandoned doll. I don't think that's a doll. I think that's going to come alive later, because I know how that type of thing works. Ooh, accept gift. Ah! Okay, the messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employed in beast hunting. Hunt a pistol or a blunderbuss. I'm definitely going with the pistol because it's the piratey option. So this one probably is going to give me a weapon. Yes. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and they're employed in beast hunting. A cleaver, a hunter axe, or a threaded cane. I'm thinking the axe. Okay. The hunter axe. A saw cleaver. Or a threaded cane. Serves as a whip. Retains the quality of the axe, so wider pallet attacks by transforming. Boasts a heavy blunt attack. No matter their pasts, beasts are no more than beasts. Some choose this axe to play the part of the executioner. Is there really a difference between it? Okay, physical 70, 98, 78. Yeah, I'm going with the axe. So let me equip the axe. How do I equip the gun? There it is. There. Now I've got an axe. Cool. I feel better. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. Alright, so with all that, is this open now? No. Still closed. But I got a weapon, so I feel slightly better. Don't have anything here. That's a Spectre. View notes. Fear your blindness. Okay. That dude was just carrying a giant wheel. Okay, I don't know why I keep checking that. Alright, let's... Ooh, what's this? Awakening Headstone. No place to awaken. No place to awaken. Nope. Oh, this one has... Awaken at a selected location in Yarn. Okay. So I've got weapons, so I can go back to the creepy blood werewolf. I get it. Let's go for round 2. Well, that worked out a little better. Always double tap. Blood vial. Yharnam waits ahead, and time for blood echoes. Restore HP, uses blood vial. No, I'm good. More blood vials. Nothing else in here. Quicksilver bullets. Good, good. Bullets are always helpful. Wondrous Yharnam, and time for cleansing. Very cool aesthetic to it, like I said before. It's super gothic looking, which I didn't realize this earlier, actually, because I planned this a long time ago. Well, a long time ago, like a week ago. Apparently today is World Goth Day, so it is a wonderful time for me to be taking this on. Just sort of worked out quite well. What's this? More blood vials. Is that a spectre or a thing? I think it was just a spectre. Yeah. Oh, crap. Well, you suck. You're a dick. Ah, you're on fire. Cool. Double tap. I want to search your body. Guess I can't search the body. Okay, now I'm going to see what's over this way. Cool. Giant, multiple padlocked coffin. That's ominous. Oh good, there's lots of them. View the notes. Fear Moon. I assume that's the moon. Foe waits ahead. Good to know. Give me a blood vial. Yes. You dead. Thank you for the warning, random person. Ah, Jesus, there's another one. Yeah. Screw you. I win. Molotov cocktail. That's useful. Okay. It's over this way. Close my device. Alright. Is there a device? Is there another way to go around here? Don't see anything. Oh, fire. Don't see fire. Oh, it was probably referring to the Molotov. That makes sense. Switch the wheelchair. This looks like a device. Oh, that's a ladder. Okay. Up and up and up we go. Why you gotta scream? Why you gotta do that? That ain't okay. May the good blood guide your way. What about the bad blood? Light the lamp. The lamp now transports you back to the hunter's dream. Upon death, you will awaken at this lamp. Good to know. It's a respawn point. Okay. Creepy stuff seems like it's lurking down that way. There's no from this side. Okay. Notes. Time for hunting. Treat yourself with care. Rolling is effective. Rolling, that's a neat trick. Alright. That's okay. Dad calls are important. I'm just currently smashing things to try and something useful. Are you an enemy or... You're both enemies. You've got a shield. I don't like that. Can I smash your shield? Yes. Smash the shield and smash you. Oh, there's a lot of them down there. What about up this way? Let's see. Oh. My attempt at going down there stealthily did not work. Oh, that's right, I have the Molotovs. Let's get my quick items. Molotov cocktails. Yes. Yes, indeed. Because if there's a big group of nasty things, hurling fire at them seems like a good plan. Or just, going the other way. That's also an option. The option that I'm going to take. At least for right now. Woeful treasure, therefore turn back. Yeah, I'm gonna take your this is a fine note. I'm going to take your hint there, Spectre Person, because that dude has a very, very large axe and is a very, very large person. Oh. Well. Balls. I don't know how to use my items. There they are. I accidentally unequipped axe. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, run away. There was nowhere to run away to. There was the giant axe dude the other direction. It was between a rock and a terrible place. All right. So, square, it turned out, was how I threw the items. Pebbles. I presume for distractionary purposes. Oh, I gotta go and kill everything again. I am a little bit regretting my choice of the axe right now because it's very slow and that's not usually my playstyle. But it seemed like I would get the opportunity to switch to the others later on, so... Alright, let's do some practice here. Let's lock on to you. Hurl a Molotov. Yes, that worked quite nicely. Okay, good to know. Okay, yes, this is a good plan and I approve of it. Oh. I thought that might set his shield on fire, and I was incorrect. That's okay. Come on. Yeah. Come up here. Come on, buddy. Come up the stairs. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Ow. Okay, I kind of deserve that. Was it triangle to heal myself? Yes. There were more of them and I don't know where they went, and I'm not okay with that. Have audience with man. It's the scourge of tastiness. That's disturbing. Knock.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Are you that outsider? Well, sorry.
Okay. There's more of them. Yes. One of you break off and come up here. Ow, hey, you... Piss off. Ah! You dick. Stop. Set me on fire. Prick. I'm... I want a torch. Right, let's try that again. I'm not okay with you keeping on coming back if I don't get my Molotovs back. That's just not okay. put back too. Not cool. Blood echoes retrieved. Alright. Okay, there's what, 4 of them? Oh, balls. Oh, and there's another lot of them over there. Alright. Oh dear. Yeah, alright, come on then, you prick. Ah, crap, I rolled into the fire. Stop setting me on fire, you dick! Oh god, they're all hit. Shit. Ah, you... Well, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Let's not go down there again, because that didn't work out very well. Cool, okay. Got those 2 down. Alright. Let's make a plan this time. I know there's 2 groups of 4. I know that there are pebbles, so... Put that on my... Oh. Is that how this works? System controls... Oh, I wanted to check how I... shoot. Alright. Okay, there we go. So left toggles my left hand... Duh! Left toggles my left hand weapon, right toggles my right hand weapon. I'm smart. Okay, up does that, and then that toggles. Alright. Okay, got my controls down a little bit better. I want to lure just one of these guys off. Oh. Okay. That worked. That was a good plan. I haven't had many of those yet, but that was a good one. That was the guy who was hanging up here. Alright. Okay, they're coming back this way, so gotta hide and wait for them to come by. And I'll chunk a pebble at one of them. See if I can get them up here, and this time not roll into the fire myself. Solid plan, that. Okay, wait for them to go. Oh! They could see me up here. Ow. Stop setting me on fire, you I hate this guy! I mean, the plan was good in theory. I did get a gun. I figured out how to equip my gun. I do not remember yet how to shoot the gun. I actually always had the gun, I just didn't... yeah, let's experiment around with that a bit. Because, how do I shoot the gun? That's how I shoot gun. I know how to shotgun. Gun has limited bullets. Alright. Okay. Ooh, that guy gave me bullets. Thank you, bullet person. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go back around this way. And we're going to get the drop. Oh, I wonder if I can shoot him from up here. Somehow I made my axe go two-handed. How did I make my axe go two-handed? Okay. Well, that wasn't my plan, but screw it. Alright. Chunk of pebble at you. Yes, just one of you, preferably one without a torch. Oh crap, no, that's my pebbles. There. There we go. I'll get the controls down eventually. Alright. Yes, you. That wasn't quite what I intended. No, don't. Target you. Yes. Yeah, come on, you prick. Boom. One down. Alright, how many of them are coming? That's a group. Alright, that's a group. And this time I remember they can actually see me up here. Because apparently they're not stupid. Unlike me. Okay. Let me just chill out here by this statue. Let's see. The shield. Yes, come up this way. Yes, split off from your group. Wait, no. Aha, you saw me. But that's good. Did you? Where'd you go? Quit faffing around and come for me. Come at me, bro. Yes. Alright. Should probably read these notes. Remember quick weapon. Yep. Forgetting that was screwing me. Time for bloodstones, but beware of ambush. Thank you for the warning. Beware of sneak attack. Let me praise these notes, because they are warning me. Where's it going to come from? Yeah, I see you there. I see you. Haha. Bloodstone shard. Right, nothing else up here by the looks of it. Yeah, alright. Now, where's the... Ah! Nobody warned me about that one. prick. Yeah, sneak attack. These guys can sneak attack apparently. And are doing something with a big effigy that they are burning. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of dudes. What's shooting? Somebody's shooting at me. That's not elsewhere. That's definitely shooting at me. It's that prick. Ooh, he's getting close. Fear ambush and fear sniping. I do. Very much so. But two can play the ambush game. Where'd that guy go? Is he coming back this? No, he's just hanging out over there. Oh, bloody hell! You prick! Oh god, there's the whole group of them coming back this way. Right. Yeah. Yeah, there is two groups. That's a thing. Yeah, come at me. You did. Alright. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Right, I've got a plan for you. Oh. Cool, can't throw the Molotov over the fence. I argue that was a solid plan, had I not just chunked it straight into a fence. Can I go in here? No. Is there a note there? Beware of man. Is that just advice for this game or for life in general? It's very, very philosophical a point. Alright. But there is man. Is there another man? I see only one man. I see another man. I see another man. I see two other men. Don't look up to that one. Look up to the one up here, you prick. Fuck off. Bastard. There. Jesus. How many of you fuckers are there? There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Alright. Okay, back to the guy I was actually trying to sneak up on. Oh, there's still a lot of them down there. Run and fear beast. I mean, advice is solid, but where else am I supposed to go? Could use another one of those lamps right about now. Yep, get rid of that. I'm kind of blowing through these Molotovs, and I really probably shouldn't be. Oh, bullets. Oh, watch the Spectre. What's he gonna do? He's gonna die horribly. That's what he's gonna do. Cool. Cool. Okay, I guess my gun didn't shoot that far. Oh, bugger, there's the steps. Did they see me? They didn't see me. I'm safe. I'm good. Uh-oh. I hear it roaring. Ah, something's shooting me. What the... Yeah, it is. Alright. There's a dude hanging out up on the other side. Nothing's following me, right? Because there's that dude up there. I think he was just the one shooting at me, so that's what they meant when they said beware snipers. So, I'm coming this way. I'm going to make sure that this area is clear because I don't want anything sneaking up behind me again. Like this guy. Yep, glad I made that call. Blood vials, thank you very much. Oh, I see. The little lamps means I can knock on the door.
Come on. He'd open the door on the night of the hunt. Away with you. Now.
The night of the hunt. So it's kind of like a the Purge type situation. Alright. Let's see. So I've got people up there. I've got a lot of people with that effigy. This is not a good situation right here. I don't see a way to peel those off. Alright. Yeah, because there's stairs up on the other side, but there's no way I can get there without attracting those people. Come up with a strategy. Time for blunt attacks. That was big and loud. Something's in that doorway, isn't it? I can tell. Okay. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna see if I can snipe one of those Let's see if I can snipe that dude. Lure him up here. And just him. Yes. That worked. Okay. That was a good plan. Well executed. Now the question is, can I keep doing that for the rest of them? Pitchfork guys suck. Okay. Yes, give me more blood vials. Okay, this is working. Oh, there's so many of them. Yeah, come on, quicker. Come on, I'm up here. You didn't lose sight of me. I'm up here. I'm right here. Yeah, come at me. Come at me. Come at me quicker. Yeah, the shooting zombies, since I realized I have a gun like this, that definitely helped my situation. Okay, cool. Shield guys down. More bullets. Thank you very much. Ow, balls. Balls. Shit. Okay, plan has started to fall apart a bit. Got too many of their attentions, and they also have guns. That prick up on top of that carriage is the guy I need to take out, but I don't see a way around to him. And I'm convinced that whatever it is that's knocking at those doors over there is going to blow it open the moment I step past it. Yeah, they have guns too. Which I suppose technically is fair, but I'm still going to claim is unfair. So it was down that heals me? No, which one was it that... No, down switches out. Which button was it that heals me? I know that's the one that gives me bullets. What's the... That's my... What's the one to heal myself? Triangle. That's the one. Yeah, I can sacrifice health for more bullets, which is the opposite of what I intended to do there, but that's okay. Alright. Ah, there's so many of them. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna switch my plan up. I'm gonna go back around this way. Let's see if I can peel one off here and try and go for the dude with the gun. Let's get that guy. Yeah, I see you there. You come at me. Didn't get close enough. Oh, you're okay. You're one with a gun. Fine. Two can do this. Cool. So one of the gunners is down. Took a bunch of my bullets, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the impression these things are not supposed to be zombies. I don't know what they are, but they seem to be able to talk. Like, they've definitely said words. Like, I have no context for what's going on right now. Okay. There's a pitchfork guy. Alright, let's see if I can... Nope. Balls. hoping I could sneak around. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna go this way then. Yeah. Oh, they've got a zombie dog. They've got a zombie dog. Not okay. Yeah, I'm going back to the Molotov. Yeah, I think that was the right call. Yep, no, this hell city is the entire world. This is it. You get no option. There are no nice little places in the country. This is it. This is all you get. Oh, hello. It's the way through. Something walled. Okay. That guy again. Take you out. Is that all of them? No, there's the creepy dog. Oh, I don't like the sound of what's behind those gates. Okay. Something's glowing over here. Pick this up. Cold blood to do. I don't know what that does, but I'm sure it's useful. Alright. What's over this way? That blood vial. I could really use another one of those lamps right now. I'm getting really paranoid.
You're from round here.
I'm not from round here.
Stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Hell, screw you too. Alright, you stop laughing. Oh, there's something down there that's big and moving. View notes. It is all thanks to Hidden Path. Remember physical attack. Aha! Thank you, note. Is there... Yes. Oh boy. thing. What's in here? Cool, that was in a wheelchair and still tried to kill me. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward as old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. Monsters down there. Stop setting me on fire, you prick! Alright. Oh, I'm so lost. I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. Oh wait, that's the lamp. This is all the way back to the beginning. Yes, I've looped around. Let's get back to the dream, because I've got some blood vials now, so let me see if I can buy anything useful. I've got a lot of blood echoes. Alright, okay, yes, this is good. Materials, key items, right-hand weapons. There's nothing to buy yet. Ooh, armor. Armor. Yes. Hunter stuff. Alright. Yeah, this is the gear that's on the box art. Alright, can I compare with what I'm currently wearing? I'm going to assume it's better, but I would very much like to be able to compare it, because that's a lot. Let's just do it. Physical defense is 110. What I'm currently wearing is physical defense 60, foreign garb. So yes, it looks objectively better. So I'm going to buy the garb. Echoes. Oh, cool, I haven't have to buy the whole lot. Good, all upgrades. Yes. I feel much better equipped now. Excellent. And as I predicted, I can no longer see my face. Let's sell that old gear. I did get a very badass outfit. You can tell it's badass because it's what's on the cover art. Thrown to attack. Ooh, thrown to attack beasts. So put that there. Used to gain. Blood echoes. Excellent. All right. Cool. Oh, what's this makeshift altar? A short ritual root chalice is required to conduct a ritual. Holy chalice, okay. So can't really do anything with those. I suppose, can I open... There's a gate down there, can I open it yet? Or is this still locked? Yeah, it's still locked. Okay, that's fine. I've made progress. I've got a cool outfit. Let's get back to Central Yharnam. I feel better now. Got some more armor. And by more, I mean any. Back here, but now this gate is open, so I can get back to where I was. So everything comes back. Alright. But that's okay. Alright. Lots of nasty looking things down there, so I'm not going to go that way just yet. This dude in here is back. So I'm going to take him out. Wheelchair's back, so he does too. Gun. Bullets. Beware of wheelchair. Yeah, I figured that one out, thanks. Reeks of wheelchair. You're in the know, right? You know what that means? I hear a voice. Where's that voice coming from? Oh, there's an upstairs. Don't see anything. Yes, I do. Figured out where the voice was coming from. I found the voice. I found that voice. Ah. Found the other one. Right, what's up this way? You. Die. There's a big, big bastard. Oh, and more werewolves. Alright. Cool, so 2 werewolves or big beefy boy. I'm gonna go with the 2 werewolves. And if I go with, I mean I'm gonna shoot one. Yeah, I'm still here. Come at me, bro. Shoot you again. Yeah. What now? What now? Okay, that's one now, fair enough. Oh, these are a lot tougher than the last ones. Jesus. Cool, so, yeah. Those take a lot more hits than the one that I killed earlier. That was a bad plan. Oh, there is another option, which is just nope, because there are other ways I haven't explored yet. I just don't remember how I got to them. Alright, that's right, yeah, it's back through this way, so let's take out you. Just for the hell of it, take out the because there's bullets there now later. More blood vials, thank you very much. Alright, because there was another way off back this way. Back past the doggos. Waiting for those ones to bust out of their cages. I think that's obviously what's going to happen at some point. Yeah, these are going down a little easier. I kind of feel like this is the way I'm supposed to go. A giant red glowing doorway. That feels great. No, I don't.
I'll burn like that. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once had got off your arses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear?
Am I?
So what you do? Are you going to tell me you're not?
No.
Should have good for nothing.
I mean, I don't know of a safe place. It's shit out here. What do you want?
That little good you outsiders do.
I'll burn your house down.
Admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you?
Yeah, I pretty much do, yeah.
Go and stop it. I know all your tricks.
Do you? Because I don't know all my tricks. I think this would be a lot easier if I did. Alright. What's going to jump me in here? Lots of stuff in there. What's this? Reeks of fatty. Okay, so I'm guessing there's a big nasty thing down that way. Reeks of hidden path, therefore rolling is effective. I'm quite happy to be up in the rafters. This feels like a good place to be. Nothing but long weapons here. Supposed to interact with this, or can I cut it? I'm terrified of cutting it down because I don't want my swing to just knock me out down to the floor. I'm just gonna go back to smashing barrels. Let's see. There's a dude down there. Something's shooting at me. There's another doorway over here. Right. Yep. Oh, balls! Yep, that did exactly what I hoped it wouldn't. Those are giant rats! Well, you can knock those down, and exactly what I was afraid was going to happen did. I'm not going to do that again. I feel like that would have worked well if I had one of the lighter weapons that doesn't like really lunge when I hit it. But that's okay. That was an interesting place to go, so we're going to go back here. Making progress. Yeah, the giant rats was definitely unexpected, I agree. He is a very raspy voiced cat. It is true. This way. Right back to where we just were. See what they meant about that's why rolling is effective. Oh. That's kind of fun. But over this way. Rolling through the barrels is kind of... Oh, view nodes. Yes, it's... Treat bird with care. What bird? Where's there a burb? Wondrous woman. You must accept madness. Thing to fight, or you're a person to talk to?
Oh, a hunter, are you? and an outsider. What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Bold Hunter's Mark.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're a little different from the beasts themselves.
Shake off cape. Oh, is that an emote?
What are you still doing here?
Seeing if you're giving them more
Enough
stuff.
trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
Alright, so what did she give me there? Awaken anew without losing blood echoes. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. What's the other? Yep, shake off cape. She gave me a new. That's kind of cool. All right. Cool. So that was helpful. Okay, so that's where I fell last time. What's this? Footing waits ahead. Not sure what that means. Someone shot me. Okay. How do I get down there without taking a crap load of damage? Creepy thing with a spear. Let me go back through here. Is there a way down through here, perhaps? Doesn't look like it. Footing waits ahead. Is there a way, like a ladder or something? I don't see one. How do I get down? Screw it. Ah! Found the gunner. I found the guy with the gun. with this brick. Whoa, that's big. Cool, they're getting bigger. Yeah. That is the appropriate emoji. I don't remember what level those rats were on. But there's another one of those pricks. Alright. What's this say? Stealth is effective. You're not wrong. Ooh, yeah. That worked nicely. Okay. Alright, so I found some stairs. Let's see where those go. Let's just back up top. Oh, come on, I shot you! I shot you, you prick! Okay, fine, whatever. You're dead, I'm not. Oh, we're right back up here again. Okay, so is there a way to get further down there? Can I use this thing somehow? No. Not that I really relish the thought of getting down to what appears to be sewers, but okay, here's a way out. There's a dude with a gun. Don't like the guys with guns, because they have guns. Let's see. There's a ladder down there. Oh, there's a lot of guys with guns. You're not wrong. Alright, well that's a way down, but if I go down then the pricks with guns are just going to shoot me, so... Cool, that worked. Ah! There's the big bastard. Just thinking, where's the big guy gone? Found him. Oh no! Shit, I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead, I was wrong. He was not dead. I'm dead. Yep. So I get this control. So L1 turns my axe double-handed. L2 is what I use to shoot. So let me try using the double-handed axe for a bit. Does that... Oh, it makes it longer! It's going to make it more damaging, but that's how I knock the things down. Get it, I get it now. too. You don't give up. I mean, I'm trying not to. So let's try this again now. Ooh, I almost rolled right off the edge. Do I know what to do again, or do you remember from last time?
What? Enough
Yeah, you
trembling
still
in the
remember.
boots.
Alright. No, balls. Didn't work. Did not work. Did not work. Bad plan. Bad plan. Well, I made it down. Technically. Okay. There's quite a lot of those rats down here. Right, and there's a bastard with a gun. Still up there. I don't see a way down without jumping. Piss off! Are there any ladders on this side? Piss off, you bastard! Alright, well, there's only one thing for it. Didn't work. Didn't work. Did not work. All right. Let's try that again. Actually, let's mix it up. Let's see how these big burly bastards do. Quick step is effective. Quick step, not just the roll. Got those two down. So we can do a little more exploring over this way. saw something over there. Guess not. Looks like, oh, there's down this way. Looks like there's a bridge to get somewhere different. So, what's this say? Fear message. Okay. Device is not currently operable. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I'll come back there later, I guess. Is this guy gonna run up there? Get ambushed from behind? Is that what happened there? Lots of little twisting, turning back streets. Oh, I'm back by the doggos. Time for bonfires. Not sure what that means. Time for use of terrain. Okay, whatever. Alright. Back this way. Slow and steady. Okay, so I'm not going to try and knock things down. I really need to find... There's got to be a way down that isn't just jumping and hurting myself. This is footing... What does this note say? Footing something? Footing waits ahead. But where? Where do I go? That's that bastard with the gun. It says footing waits ahead, but I don't see any footing. I don't know what it's talking about. Screw it. Alright. Okay, so let's try this again. So we got two blokes with guns and the big guy with the spear thing. And whatever the hell that moving thing over there is. Is that a giant raven? That's disturbing. Alright. Okay. We're gonna try and be stealthy. Actually worked. Big bastard's coming back this way though. Yep, here he comes. I see you. Haha, you fell. You're in the sewer water. You can't get me. You got me. those notes say? Nothing but rolling here. Yep, already did. Already did that, mate. Alright, let's see what that creepy raven thing is. It's probably gonna peck my eyes out or some shit. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. Reeks of bird. Sure does. It sure does. Oh, the big guy came back up. Yeah. He can just hang out over there. I'm more interested in seeing what this thing does. I don't feel great about that. Fear your blindness. I see another burb over here. See you hiding. Being a burb. A lot more things down there. Right, let's see. There's a ladder. It's a tall ladder. Another burb. 2 burbs. Cool, yeah, those birds are creepy as hell. Take a pebble. Whalen, sure, why not? Dead end. What's the Spectre gonna do? Gonna fight burbs. Alright. Can I get onto this ladder from here? Can't? I don't think so. I'm not gonna risk that. I saw a ladder the other side. Let's go back and have a look there. Shit, I think giant dude saw me. No, I'm good. Yep, here's the ladder. Creepy. Alright. Beware of firearm. I think I already took them out. Reeks of item. You're in the know, right? It's the second time I've seen that exact message left. Is that implying something? Alright, reeks of item. Let's see what's this way. Other than rats, because I know there are rats. And boats. The rats gonna come at me from up there? I feel like they might. Not yet, though. Let's heal up. Hello, cat. Kill some rats. Get some blood echoes. Madman's knowledge. And the throwing knife. Don't know what that does, but seems useful. Materials. Moments used to gain insight. That's one of my stats, I guess. I'm not sure what insight does, but yep, upped it. Cool. I'll take that. Yep, cats do make that difficult. That's why I'm glad that mine just perches on my shoulder. Oh, hey, that's where that other bird went. O Hunter, let us cleanse these foul streets. Beware a fall. Yep. There's a lot of stuff down there. I wonder what happens if I go up the ladder. Because this is the one that went all the way back up. I couldn't get to it from there. This goes a long ways up. This is back in the doggo area, isn't it? This is the entrance. Nope. There's more burbs. Jesus. Clicks. Another madman's knowledge. Sure. Let's use that again. So it's 2. I feel like I shouldn't be using those until I know what the insight does, actually, now that I think about it. I'm probably wasting something super useful. That's big. That's big. That is a big beefy boy. Big boy. I have a few notes. I did. Oh, insight. Yeah. What does insight do? Alright. I think I just gotta go for this. Because there's another ladder up right next to it. Well. Oh, hey, that worked out. Took both my last remaining Molotovs, but he is down. Let's hope there's something up this ladder that made that a smart choice. There's another gate. With another lever. So is this going to be a shortcut again? Let me back when I inevitably die again. I genuinely can't tell if this is new or if I've been here before. Aw. Those gargoyles are actually kind of cute. There's dogs. There's dogs. There's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes. There's a loud thing. Oh, this is... I know where I am. This is the other side of the terrifying area I was in earlier. Alright, okay. Alright, we're going back to playing it stealth. Because that worked out last time I was in a similar area. What's I expected doing? Just finding stuff, alright. Ah, shit. Right. If you see me, come at me. Oh, there's so many of them. Alright, screw it. I'm going down this way. Alright, yeah, this is back here. So I'm definitely in a familiar place. There's that woman who started laughing earlier and has not yet stopped, which is just... Oh, hey, is that thing. That's what's trying to get through. Oh, there's a bunch of items there, but I don't really want to fight him. More burps. These items. Pebbles, sure, why not? Treat giant beast with care. Yeah, thanks. Alright, so, yeah. Okay, back with the dogs. I think I'm going to go see if there's anything fun that I can buy now. Let's take a... Because I've been going around a lot. I've unlocked a new shortcut. So I want to head back through that house just as soon as I remember where it is. This looks like it. Get out of my way, I don't care about you right now. Back to the lamp. Oh, hi, you followed me. Good luck. Oh, yeah. Raid and everyone who thought the doll was going to wake up.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
Okay.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Ah, The little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet?
They're a little disturbing, but sure, sweet. We'll go with that.
They speak
Right, channel. Use blood echoes to raise stats and
very
level
well.
up.
Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Okay. Choices. Select attribute to boost. Spin blood echoes. How many? Alright. Okay. First. Nah, I'm good with this. Alright, so I definitely want to upgrade my vitality. That ups my HP and physical defense. That's good. This blood tinge is my left weapon attack. Arcane, physical defense goes up. Strength, right weapon attack goes up. Skill, physical defense goes up. Endurance, stamina, lots of stuff goes up. Alright, so I definitely want to put a point in vitality and strength. And that takes all of my blood echoes, so... Captain's name. Okay, here we go. Blood echoes leveled up. Insight. Level of insight or depth of inhuman knowledge. Needed to ring special bell but induces frenzy. Don't know what that means. Alright, let's have a look through some of these stuff. The blood attacks. Arcane attacks. And Carriel runes, which I don't seem to have any of, so that's okay. Alright, so I leveled up a bit, that's good.
May you?
Anything interesting over here? Nothing new. No. Alright. I want to find those guides about quick step. Where's... Receive assistance from hunters of other words by using the beckoning bell. Cool. Assist hunters of other words by using the small resonant bell. Oops. Trying to find the ones that were helping. Yeah, here we go. So, because I want to see something about quick step. R1's is the quick step just dodge, or is there like a side step? Transform weapon, transform attack. Yeah, I don't. Can I? I still can't go. Switch weapons. Use item toggle items. Yeah, fine. Oh, this is open now.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but Don't think too hard about all of this.
Plot.
Just go out and kill a few beasts.
Maybe not.
It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
Don't like that implication. Alright, workshop. Fortify, repair weapons, leave. I want to... Can I switch my weapons? Like, I'm not digging the axe. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. Place items or retrieve store item. Well, there's a lot of stuff. Workshop attire. Church attire. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Or places for stuff, I suppose I should say. Oh, apparently did I get another weapon and didn't realize it? I think I did. I did. Oh, no, that was dumb. That's a little quicker than the axe. I kind of dig it. Fortify weapons using bloodstones. But I don't have enough blood echoes. So I can't do that right now because I used them all leveling up. Should probably repair the axe just for the hell of it. Because the last thing I want is a weapon to break and just have to go back to punching things again, because that didn't work out. The workshop tour to this task is missing. Okay, I'm sure that'll happen later. Alright. Made some progress. Books of gift from messengers. Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from other worlds. Silencing blank ends such forms of cooperation. Cool. You expect to beware of wheelchair. We've got a lot of stuff happening right now. What's all these spectres? Spectres everywhere. Alright, let's get back out there and get back to killing some stuff. So I leveled up a bit, got a different weapon. Let's see. Oh, you're back to doing the wowing. Alright, let's experiment a bit with this new weapon. Let's transform it. Yeah, you earned yourself an additional month. Alright. Okay. What do I want to... Okay, where do I want to go? Let me think. That way, let's think. There's those big bastards down there. Been through up this way. Can't get there. Alright, let's think. Let's go back over this way. Alright, we had the 2 werewolves up here. And then we had the really big dude. Okay, now I've got a quicker weapon. Let me try this guy. So I've taken out some similar ones now. Oh, he's surrounded by birds. Birds get stuck, so... Ow, well, that didn't work so well. At all. Try to check. Check how do you do quicks? If you're locked onto an enemy, you'll quick step and you'll roll if you're not. Okay, that's the difference between the 2 of them. Good to know. Check that. Alright. Oops. Just shot the air. Alright. Cool. Alright, stab this guy again. So let's try the big guy again. Not quite dead. Now you're dead. Actually, let's practice with this guy. Actually, it's just the same. It's exactly the same. It's the same thing. Alright, so that's fine. We're not going to practice that way because there's 2 of them, so that's not really practicing, that's harder. You, because I hate you. Alright. Well, screw you. Alright. You're not dead. There. Die properly. Blood echoes back. Alright. Shoot you. I shot you. Have the decency to come attack me. There you go. Okay, yes. So quick step is way more effective. It doesn't have the recovery that the roll does. Or I could get myself into a corner and get smashed into the ground. Oh, lessons learned there, but at least I got the guy. Switch to that axe for the birds. There we go. Review notes. Your notes. Hello. Have mercy, elderly. Okay. More notes. Don't you dare look at me. Time for unbreakable wills. These are some very cryptic notes. Big area up here. Let's see. I feel like something very nasty is about to happen. I was correct! Cleric Beast. We've got us a boss. active. Cool. He just jumped and landed on me. The sleep. I mean, hopefully, with nightmares of being jumped at by a nightmare version of the giant vine monster thing from the opening of Kingdom Hearts, because that's what that reminded me of. Cool. Smash you in the face. Okay, that's okay. So that was a boss coming to that area. So logically, since that looked like it was going into the next area, if I go try and take out those two werewolf things, there might be more stuff to explore and potentially level up more and gather weaponry and all that fun malarkey. There's somebody in there. There's the werewolf things. So this didn't work out so well last time, but let's try it again. Let's see if I can pull off one of them, which I failed to do last time. I think I just failed it again. Nope. Yep, here he comes. Yep. I've often heard too, this game is supposed to be like Dark Souls light. Like, I apparently would just be terrible at actual Dark Souls, which I kind of already predicted, but on the other hand, I'm kind of getting the appeal because it's like I get a little further each time, learn the mechanics, like the smaller things that have been killing me before, and now they're just mindless to go through. I get the appeal, I really do now. It's very satisfying to progress. Alright. This is what I'm going to do. For the werewolves, I'm going to switch back to the sword thing. I think the speed might help. Stop them from grabbing a hold of the gun. I can do this with just one of them. It's both of them together that's screwing me. Alright, I'm gonna give this another shot. Oh, a Molotov, yes. That is going to be the difference maker. Blood Echoes back. Alright. Cocktail. Alright, got equipment first. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Almost had it. I almost had it. I got cocky. I got cocky at the end. These guys so I can get some more consumables potentially. Blood Echoes back. Come to the right place. Can I though? Doesn't feel like it. I wonder if I chunk one of these, I can keep the other one busy enough. That's reasonable. Stunned it? Okay, that worked out nicely. That's good. Okay, I gotta get my timing down again. Getting better. Got them. Okay, they're down. Alright. Now let's see if any of that was worth it. What is over here? Some snacks a bit. No. Fire is effective. Fire is effective against what? I'm out of Molotovs. Unless it meant it's just against the werewolves, and this is you can come up from another direction, which I am getting a feeling is exactly what that was. Fear Hound, therefore ignoring is effective. What? Yeah, that was just... This is just another angle to come up at those from, but I still don't think I've been down this way. Bloodstone Shard. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm up now on this this area back at the very beginning. So that's where I am. Some stuff from back here. That, another bloodstone shard, thank you much. What's this? Rolling is effective. Yes, it is. Very much so. Alright. Nothing down that way that's worthwhile, so let's have a look down this way. Oh, no. I think I know where I am. Yep, that's the other side of that thing, and there's a lot of dudes down there. Okay. Alright. I think I've explored most of this area now. Which means the primary thing left to do is back to the boss. I don't like how those bodies are still moving. I don't trust it. Alright, let's try this guy again. One, two, three. Oh, he makes a bunch of attacks. Okay, I think I go with these guys now. I keep going. I think I keep going until they do their big overhand thing, and that's my opportunity. I mean, you're not wrong. Everything in here is terrifying, but... Oh, he wasn't dead. He was not dead. He was not dead. Now he's dead. What I said earlier about level tapping. Wasn't following my own advice. Alright. Don't you dare look at me. Time for unbreakable wills. Yep. Back to this bastard again. Switch my weapon up. Alright, so let's study this guy's attacks and find his openings. Big. Watch that. Or I can just get my ass handed immediately. That is also an option. Apparently the one I'm going to take. Shit, I'm out of bullets. Adopt a hit and run strategy. By which I mean I get hit and then I run. That's not what I planned at all. There's that freaking jump and land face. Oh, cool. He's gonna eat me. Or just smash me into the floor. That's also a thing. Let's see, item over here. Yes, bullets. I need those. had made progress. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, piss off! Yeah. Come on. Oh, you bastard. I'm out of bullets again. That's not good. Are there any more bullets? Please give me more bullets. Nope. I got smashed. Oh, I got him partway. I got him halfway down. Oh, this is the first boss. Alright, cool. Cool. That seems like a good stopping point for tonight. Yeah. I'm going to call it there. I don't know if it will say this or not. Yeah, nightmare fuel indeed. But I stabbed myself. Nightmare fuel, but satisfying. It was getting better at taking out the smaller ones and figuring out the dodging. Like it's. I'm actually kind of digging this. Like I'm into it. I'm very much into it. So yeah, I have another planned stream for this at 8 PM Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So we will be right back into this, and hopefully by that point, I mean, it's probably going to be another 3 hours of me throwing myself at that boss at this rate. But I will figure it out. We'll get there, we will move on, and we will find out what other kinds of absolute nightmare fuel are awaiting throughout the remainder of... Well, not the remainder, the next step of Bloodborne in Lockdown Library. So thank you for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go and have horrendous nightmares about giant tree tentacle monster things. Not tentacle monsters, that doesn't sound good. You know what I mean. So, yep, thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow evening. Thank you and good night.